Think about the last time you were trapped on a long-haul flight. The cabin is a chaotic mess of roaring jet engines, rattling plastic tray tables, and the low hum of hundreds of people. The acoustic environment is completely exhausting to your nervous system. Then you reach into your bag, slide a pair of headphones over your ears, flick a tiny switch, and silence. The world just vanishes. We treat this like a neat little magic trick, but where did all that physical sound actually go? You might intuitively think the headphones are just acting like a thick wall, blocking the noise from getting in. But that's not what's happening at all. Your headphones aren't just passively blocking the sound, they are systematically destroying it. To understand this invisible mechanism, we have to look at what sound actually is. When an airplane engine roars, it's violently pushing the air molecules around it. Those molecules bump into their neighbors, creating an invisible, rolling wave of high and low pressure. By the time that physical wave hits your ear, it crashes against your eardrum, and your brain translates those pressure changes into the deafening hum you hear. Standard earplugs simply try to absorb these pressure waves. In acoustics, that's called passive isolation. It's exactly like putting a thick pillow over a speaker. It helps muffle the high frequencies, but heavy, low-frequency pressure waves slice right through the foam. To stop those heavy waves, a physical barrier isn't enough. We need something much more aggressive. We need a mathematical weapon. Hidden along the outside of your premium headphones is an array of tiny, hypersensitive microphones. Their only job is to sit on the front lines and listen to the chaos. As that airplane engine pressure wave approaches your head at 760 miles per hour, these external microphones catch it milliseconds before it can reach your eardrum. In a fraction of a heartbeat, a tiny digital signal processor inside the headphone intercepts the audio. It analyzes the exact shape, depth, and speed of that incoming wave. It measures the exact peaks of high pressure and the exact valleys of low pressure. It's quietly studying the enemy. And once it knows exactly what the architecture of the noise looks like, it prepares to strike back. This is where the true engineering magic happens. The microchip takes the exact profile of the incoming airplane noise and instantly flips it upside down. In physics, this is called phase inversion. Imagine two people standing on opposite sides of a door. If the engine noise pushes the door open with 10 pounds of force, the headphone's internal speaker instantly pushes the door back with 10 pounds of force. It's an exact mirrored response. If the engine noise creates a pressure peak, the headphone creates a perfectly timed pressure valley. It is rapidly manufacturing a brand new sound, an artificial anti-sound designed specifically and exclusively to assassinate the original noise. And then comes the collision. Inside the tiny, enclosed space between the headphone speaker and your physical ear, the original noise and the artificial anti-noise crash into each other. Because they are exact acoustic opposites, the high pressure of one perfectly fills the low pressure of the other. This phenomenon is known as destructive interference. A +1 and a -1 equals 0. The two waves literally tear each other apart, leaving behind absolutely nothing. Just still, undisturbed air. You perceive silence, but what you are actually listening to is two incredibly violent sounds, completely destroying one another in real time, right next to your head. Of course, this invisible shield isn't flawless. You've probably noticed that while your headphones easily erase the low, heavy drone of a jet engine, you can still perfectly hear the sharp clatter of a dropping tray or the person talking next to you. This limitation comes down to the speed of the processor. The microchip needs a predictable, repeating sound to calculate the perfect anti-wave. It needs just enough time to listen, invert the phase, and project the new sound. A jet engine is a constant, steady hum. It's easy math. But a sudden shout is a chaotic, unpredictable spike. By the time the microphone analyzes it and tries to flip it, the sound has already hit your ear. The moment is past. So, the next time you slide your headphones on and the chaotic world around you goes peacefully quiet, take a second to appreciate the invisible acoustic war happening right next to your ear. It's not a thick wall keeping the noise out. It's a brilliant piece of engineering mathematics, fighting fire with fire and noise with noise, just to give you a moment of peace. We'll see you in the next blueprint.